Stop trying to be a perfectionist, bro. I'm talking to myself. Stop trying to be perfect. Stop trying to deal with your insecurity by projecting an image of perfection. Because the truth is, you ain't perfect. You ain't perfect. You are not perfect. The thing with making daily videos is I'm pushing myself even more to get into flow because I have to. If I try to plan, if I try to come up with a coherent message, I end up wasting heaps of time, and what comes out is just very stale. It's very lifeless. It has no chi, it has no mana, it has no presence. So this challenge I've set for myself, holding myself accountable for a daily videos, it's pushing me into my discomfort. So thank you for holding me accountable. One thing I haven't told you is how long I'm going to do it for. That's the card up my sleeve. But anyway, bit about me. Let's talk about me. Stop waffling. I had a wet dream last night. I had a fucking wet dream. Now, did everything I could, been doing everything I can lately to prevent them. Doing my breath work before I go to bed. Making sure my nervous system is in quite a relaxed state. But nonetheless, the little bastards slip in sometimes. The little succubi demons and demonesses. And so I was having this dream where I was lying in a room, and as I was laying there, it's like this very small aspect of me which is beginning to die, which is almost gone, which is almost fully transmuted, I could say. This little aspect of me which is still possessed by a bit of lust wanted to show me these images of women, these provocative images. And it's crazy because these images that I was seeing, they weren't even heavily erotic. They were just like what you would see in a magazine of women sort of wearing sporty gear, yoga outfits, that type of stuff. Just like very quick images just flashing. And there was a part of me, the stronger part of me, the bigger part of me, which was like, not interested, don't care. And then there was another part of me which was trying to push the images away or suppress them from showing up. And then there was this part of me which was just like, oh, let's just have a little look. Let's just have a little look. Just a quick look. Just a quick look. And so as I just relaxed, did my best to let go and surrender the energy, I could feel this rush building up, and then before I knew it, I'd woken up and there was a huge wet patch next to me. So that fucking sucks. However, I'm not allowing it to pull me into a low energy version of myself. I'm not identifying with it. I don't see it as a conscious release. So I'm just identifying with the strongest version of me from now on, bro. That's it. I'm not letting anything, any slip up of any kind, pull me back into identification as a releaser, as a fapper, as a man who is possessed by lust. I'm done. It's only onwards and upwards. I'm not going back, not going down. I'm done. So that happened. In other news, it's been raining here so much lately. It's been pissing down. On and off, on and off, on and off, just repeatedly. Highly likely to do with weather modification that's been taking place over the past years and continues right now. But to bring it back to me, what this is bringing up for me is I haven't been working this week, and I got a family. And it's bringing up some fear, but interestingly enough, not that much. Not that much fear. Because I'm at this place now where I actually trust myself. I actually trust myself. I'm feeling quite secure, which is crazy because I've never really felt that. Even though there is fear, there is anxiety. What if I can't pay for this, pay for that? What if I can't provide for the family, blah, blah, blah. But I know that when push comes to shove, I'll get it done. I'll find a way. And this is the kind of confidence and energy that I would not trade for anything. This is the kind of security that you can't get outside of retention. You can't feel this kind of okay if you're releasing. I know that I can just call anyone up. I can approach anyone for a job with full confidence because I know that I have a high skill level in many different areas and that I can provide a lot of value, a shit ton of value, way more value than, let's say, the average person. I know that. I know that from experience. So I'm pretty proud of myself, bro, because I feel that I can really handle pretty much any situation that life throws at me while I'm on God mode, which I plan to be for the rest of my life. You can't buy that. You can't buy that confidence. I don't really know too many guys. I know maybe one person who has a similar sort of philosophy, who has a similar level of strength, which has been bred through fire, through getting kicked around by life over and over again and having to cultivate that strength. But I don't know too many people like that. So that's some powerful shit. I want to hear from you guys. I want to really know what you guys are dealing with. And maybe I can speak to that more in my videos, because I'm honestly just making this shit up as I go. I want to hear, like, in depth what struggles you're going through. And more so than just, oh, you know, I'm dealing with lust, blah, blah, blah. I want to know the inner demons, the inner things that you're facing. I want to know the raw pain of your experience, because I feel that that's where we can connect as men. That's where we can really work together as men, when we share our raw pain. You know, that's the other thing that's going on with me at the moment. In yesterday's video, I was talking about my experience with my woman, how when she got pregnant, her hormones changed, she lost interest in sex. I felt like she lost interest in me. Now, they go through different stages in the pregnancy where all the desire comes back, and I got to experience that. It was incredible. And now, postpartum, post-birth, it's kind of back to less interest, less desire, and more so just that she's occupied with the baby. She's just giving, pretty much all day, all through the night. She's giving of herself. And ultimately that means that there is less that she can give to me. That's pretty raw, you know. And I know that that's not what she wants, but it's just the reality. And so that still brings up, I would say, insecurity. That still brings up, oh, am I enough? Am I enough for her? Is she ever going to be interested in me again? Are we ever going to have intimacy again? Physical intimacy, sexual, emotional. Because right now it feels like I'm just the support. I'm just the foundation. I'm just the one holding things together, being strong. Which is always going to be my role as the man. But it's like, oh, I don't get to enjoy that intimacy right now. That fucking sucks. So I am struggling with that. It is bringing up more for me to work through, to let go of, to deal with, to face head on. It's uncomfortable. But what I keep reminding myself of is be a fucking man, pretty much. Be a fucking man. Because as a man, it's not about what I can get or what I can take. It's always about what I give. If I go to my grave having received very little, if I have still given a lot, then I'm satisfied. If God allows me to give, deeply give to others, and yet I haven't become super wealthy or this or that, I haven't gratified some of those ego desires, I'm still satisfied if I'm able to give, because that's what gives lasting satisfaction. I know that. That's what gives me self-respect, is giving, is providing, is sharing, is uplifting others. And I know that it comes back. It's just a law. So that hypothetical of saying if I go to my grave and I haven't received, that's bullshit. Like, I know I receive. I'm receiving right now, but it's like sometimes you have very specific things you want to receive, but you're not getting met on that level. And in those times as a man, it's just like, nah, bro, we just keep moving forward. We just keep marching forward. We don't throw ourselves on the ground, throw a tantrum, have a cry. We be a Spartan, and we do our duty, and we keep moving forward. We keep the people safe. We fight. We be warriors. We be the king. We practice the stoicism, whatever we need to practice to protect and provide for those we love. That's what it's all about. So that's it, brothers. That's where I'm at. If you want to work with me, I happen to be an exceptionally powerful one-on-one shaman, coach, mentor. I've practiced my craft in the shadows for many years and in public, on and off, but I'm exceptional at what I do. I worked with a brother, Philip, the other day, and in 30 minutes, we gave him a profound breakthrough to do with the topic of wanting attention from women. Bro was breaking through to levels he's never been before. Could see it in his face. So if you want help with lust, with your spiritual journey, jump in the link below. We'll do a one-on-one consult that goes for 30 minutes and I'll fucking change your life. I guarantee it. It's $37. That's an introductory price. If you're watching this video in the distant future, chances are I would have changed that. So for those seeing this video now, jump in. Let's do it. Let's level the fuck up. Also, if you want to join the community, be around this kind of energy every day, there are 100 guys in there. Got 100 guys in the community, all right? So chances are you're going to mesh with a handful of those guys very well, their personality type. You'll find your people within the community. You'll find accountability buddies, and you'll find different challenges that we're running. We've just started the 30-day challenge, up to day 4 now, getting brothers 30 days on God mode. We got 10 guys in there right now currently, and it's daily accountability, no hiding, no excuses for 30 days. So if you keep watching these videos and you're like, oh, these videos are cool, but you find yourself slipping back time and time again, stop fucking around, bro. You need some accountability. You need a tribe. You need a brotherhood. You need to be around the Spartans. Get in the community and join the next challenge. We'll be running another one after this one finishes. So look forward to seeing you in there. No excuses.